Holy shit. My God. So, I just made a tres leche cake for the first time and knocked it out of the fucking water. This shit's delicious. And I'm gonna go over how to make it in this episode real quick. It's fucking good. You basically separate yolks and egg white. You take 6 eggs, separate their yolks and their whites. You pour, you put 3/4 of a cup of sugar and a half cup, 3/4 of a cup of sugar into the egg yolks. Beat them shits with a fucking hand mixer, and make sure you take it in steady, not all at once in bunches. Then with the egg whites, you beat those motherfuckers with with a 1/4 cup of sugar and a 1/2 cup of milk with a little bit of vanilla extract. And you beat them shits, and then you pour the egg in the other thing, and you beat them shits together. And then in another bowl, you put some you put basically 2.5 cups of flour. You basically put 1.5 cups of flour, 2.5 cup and a half, like basically 2 cups of flour, with salt, a couple with 2 or 3 tablespoons of salt, and a couple tablespoons of fucking baking powder. Blend that shit with the fucking wet shit. Put it in a non-stick pan in an oven at 350 for 30 minutes, or until you can take like a toothpick or like a chopstick, stick it through, and nothing sticks to the wood. So from there, all you gotta do is just then take sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, and heavy cream. And you basically take 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and another can, and basically leave a 1/4 cup of either a 1/4 or a 1/2 cup, depending on how much you want of heavy cream. You blend that shit together, and then you pour it on top of the cake. Throw that bitch into the fridge overnight, or an hour minimum. Overnight is preferred. And then after you take it out of the fridge, you take some more heavy cream, put it in a bowl, take about 1 cup of sugar. You're not going to use a whole cup of sugar. You're just going to slowly pour in sugar until little bits by bit, until basically until like the heavy cream is whipped into whipped cream. You spread that shit on the top of the John, and then you slice some strawberries, and then you put it on top, and oh my god, it's the best fucking cake. I cannot suggest this cake enough. It's fucking amazing.